One rancher says someone shot her cattle and sped off. And she says it's not the first time cows have died under suspicious circumstances in the area. Now, as you can see behind me, this is his car. Since I last talked to you, the police tape has been removed. They removed the tape to do a routine check. The roads are almost completely clear. Traffic has completely resumed, and everything's looking pretty good on the road behind me. Today, the task force returned home to the Boone County Fire Protection District after 8 long days. Well, it may not have been that 99 cents that Macklemore mentioned in his famous song, but this outfit was still pretty reasonable. His jacket was $30, and these sunglasses, only $10. The city is not sure yet of where that money will come from, and that's not his biggest concern. As you can see, the amount of children approved over the last year went down, as did the amount rejected. However, if you also used a company like H&R Block to help out with your taxes, a computer glitch in software used by many tax services may have erased all your hard work.
Tonight, the Columbia Public School Board gave the green light to begin building a new elementary school this month. Good evening, I'm Brittany Pieper.
And I'm Jim Rick. Thanks for joining us. The new school will be located on the same property as the new Battle High School. Neighbors say traffic is already bad and will only get worse. KOMU-8's Danielle Carter is here with the details.
This school will be the 21st elementary school built in Columbia and is slated to open for the August 2015 school year. But a new school right next to Battle High School has some nearby residents worried. K&S Construction will build the school near Columbia's other newest school, Battle High. The new elementary school is the first of 4 slated to open in the next decade. They and other projects are supposed to relieve overcrowding in existing schools.
Battle High School, the addition of the gyms, this new elementary school, the one that's set to open in 2016 on the south side of town, as well as the additions to the buildings, Shepherd Boulevard and West Boulevard, in order to be able to handle growth with those buildings. We've just gone through a huge period of growth in our school district.
However, some residents on St. Charles Road, which runs in front of Battle High, are concerned about a different kind of overcrowding on the roads.
When I go to work, I try to leave, before school and try to get home either before or after they come out, because it's just almost impossible to get out when the students are coming.
The school district has worked with MoDOT to build roundabouts and improve roads in the area. But Groves would like to see even more improvements, especially if a new school is around the bend. Groundbreaking for the new school will begin this month. The school will cost around $13.5 million.
KOMU-8's Danielle Carter is live in Centralia, where police arrested the woman. What exactly happened?
I'm standing in the parking lot of the Centralia McDonald's, where Centralia police arrested 28-year-old Michelle Poe of Rocheport yesterday. Police arrested Poe for possession and intent to distribute meth, and also child endangerment. That's because Poe had her 2 young daughters, aged 6 months and 1-year-old, with her in the car, along with the meth. A couple of hours ago, I talked to Centralia Chief of Police Larry Dudgeon, who was there for Poe's arrest. His reaction to finding the 2 little girls in the back of the car was nothing short of horrified. Her over, were you surprised to see the children in the car?
Most. You could not see those car seats in the back seat of that little car. No idea. No idea.
Now, Dudgeon says that Poe did not resist arrest, and then police turned their attention to the 2 little girls in the back of the car. He says while the little girls were happy, it was evident that Poe had not been taking care of them very well.
I would say that the way I parented, hopefully the way you parent, would not be the condition in which we found those children.
However, Dudgeon says the 2 little girls were cleaned up at this police station and given toys to play with until an aunt came to pick them up and take them into her care. Reporting live in Centralia, Danielle Carter, KOMU-8 News.
Welcome back. An international hit has proven to be a booster for local Columbia businesses. KOMU-8's Danielle Carter has more on how one catchy pop song has become a #1 hit for a certain class of business.
What?
It starts with an infectious drum beat, followed by scatting, and then the catchy saxophone riff we know and love. Macklemore's song Thrift Shop debuted in August last year and soared to fame, becoming a #1 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 for 5 consecutive weeks. But for some businesses here in Columbia, it's more than just a good song.
It's probably been maybe a month and a half or so. We've started getting college kids that have probably never heard of us before, and due to parties that are thrift shop themed. So that's been interesting.
Pyatt works for Maud Vintage, a used clothing store in downtown Columbia. And she says more and more people are coming in to Maud.
They are purchasing, and they're having a blast. They come in and it's a whirlwind, and we get to help them pick out the silliest things that they can find.
So to the question we all want answered, was it 99 cents? Well, it may not have been that 99 cents that Macklemore mentioned in his famous song, but this outfit was still pretty reasonable. His jacket was $30, and these sunglasses, only $10. And Maud Vintage isn't the only store to see business pick up. New Beginnings also has seen an increase in business, but owners didn't even realize its connection to the song until I mentioned it.
We started seeing troops of kids coming in, I guess, several months ago, maybe before the holidays, looking at strange and wonderful and odd things that I wouldn't normally have expected the kids to look at. I had no idea it was related to a fad related to a song.
A song which has helped raise awareness for recycled clothing here in Columbia. Danielle Carter, KOMU-8 News, Columbia.
The song is now number 13 on iTunes, and another song by Macklemore called Can't Hold Us is number 6.
Safety training in Boonville brings out more than 200 people. In Defense and Social Services on the chopping block in D.C., KOMU-8 News at 9 starts now. Police held an active shooter and armed intruder training session at Boonville R1 High School tonight. KOMU-8's Devin Fassbinder joins us now to share some of that information. Devin? Well, a new billboard telling drivers to report human trafficking will go up on I-70 in Saline County. The Central Missouri Stop Human Trafficking Coalition created the billboard and held its monthly meeting tonight to finalize plans for the sign. Lamar Billboard Company will donate the monthly billboard fee, but the human trafficking group is paying for the production cost. Co-chair Nanette Ward says she has been asking for donations wherever she goes, and it's a community effort. The billboard should be posted near exit 71 by the end of the month. The group is still accepting donations. For more information on how to give, go to our website at KOMU.com. Mid-Missouri postal carriers will have a lighter load on Saturdays after an announcement today by the Postmaster General. Starting in August, post offices will not deliver mail on Saturday mornings. The new plan would require post offices already open on Saturdays to remain open. The USPS will still deliver mail to P.O. boxes and packages to residents. One Boonville resident finds the change necessary to prevent something worse from happening. The USPS says the move will save the agency $2 billion each year. In a major drug sting, the Jefferson City Police Department has arrested 34 people. One is a federal fugitive, Ben Scott Jr. He's a St. Louis native and faces charges of heroin trafficking in the area. Police say 5 of the suspects, including Scott, are linked to heroin overdoses. The others are Tracy Davis, James Jackson, Frank Collins, and Alicia Scott. They're all being held in the Cole County Jail. For now, the deadline stands still at March 1st. Well, there's nothing ironic about the end of the iron. No more iron landing on Park Place, no more iron passing go and collecting $200. Makers of Monopoly are sending the iron to jail and replacing it with this, the cat. The cat got the most votes of all the possible tokens on a Facebook vote.